Captain's log. Stardate. I can't see the stars. It's been a year and a half since my last broadcast. All my rations are gone, and I've slowly started getting used to the taste of my own... I'm back. I'm back! I'm back! Yes! I'm back! Hi. Greetings, gamers! Hi! Wow! I'm back. Finally! Oh my god, it's been about a year and a half. As I recall, the last time I did a video, not a vlog, was like a year and a half ago. I think April of last year? Yeah, a lot has happened since then. Some obvious things you might be able to tell just by looking around. I've moved. I don't live where I used to live, obviously. That snug little room I used to be in every single video, yeah, it's gone. Now I have a whole apartment to myself. It's quite big for one person. Hopefully that'll change. But I'm comfortable, so, you know, that's a huge plus. But truthfully, a whole lot of stuff has happened in my life. I mean, I could go through it all, but it would be like the longest video ever. I thought about maybe talking about it, the whole thing, in this video, but at the last minute, I just went, you know what? All those little details, all that time, it'll just take too much time. It'll be too boring. I might do a Cliff Note version of it. Like one of the first things that happened when I did the last video was my job schedule changed. I started working more. I was working half-time at that time when I was doing videos. Then I started working more, and suddenly I didn't have so much time for videos. But then a bunch of other things started to happen one after the other, and I moved, and yeah, here I am today. I'm back, but yeah, I'm very different as a person too. So while I won't be going through all the things that have happened, I thought I would go through one thing that happened. And it's actually something that's still happening and started, well, about half a year ago, maybe a little bit more technically, I suppose. I haven't actually counted it down or anything. And that is that I changed my health. Yeah, I've lost about 16 kilograms, which I'm terrible at converting, but I think it's like 35 pounds or something like that. I might be way off. I'm not sure. You can look it up. Just stuff happened and I started losing weight, and I was like, you know what? Let's use this opportunity, and I started getting into fitness. I've joined a gym that I visit regularly several times a week. I eat I only eat healthy stuff. I like barely get to touch stuff like pizzas and stuff anymore. Man, I used to love that stuff. I just use stuff a whole bunch of times. There you have it. I'm a changed man. But yeah, it started kind of like technically I suppose it started with depression. I was kind of sad for a while during the summer and before the summer. And one of the signs of depression is that I don't eat very much. I tend to just like forget food. I forget to eat, basically. And forgetting to eat ends up resulting with weight loss. And I lost, just by not eating, I lost like, I think 4 kilograms or something like that. And that's when I noticed, you know, wow, I've lost 4 kilograms. I mean, that's not a huge number, but it's something. So I figured, you know, this is the moment. Now I can change my life. Like right now, I have nothing else holding me back. Let's just fucking do it. And that's when I joined the gym, and that's when I met some people that, you know, gave me some advice and stuff like that. And so, yeah, half a year later, I'm 16 kilograms lighter. I'm technically not fat anymore. I used to have a belly. Right now, it's almost completely flat. There's still some. I still need to keep going. I'm not done yet, but I'm well on the right path, so to speak. So that's a huge change. Right now, I weigh about, let's see, 78 kilograms. I can't tell you how much that is in pounds. 150 something, I think. Look it up. I don't know. Like I said, 78 kilograms, kg. Just Google that stuff. Or better yet, if you're American, just start using the metric system. It's a metric ton better. So geeky. So now that I have lost so much weight, I can say wholeheartedly, I recommend it. Seriously, I suggest it. Try it. The reason for that is because so many things change. For starters, I used to have so much trouble finding clothes that fit. Seriously, I could go to any store and it was like either it didn't fit or it was too big. Because there's somehow my size at that time just didn't exist. People didn't wear those kind of clothes apparently. So, and even if I did manage to find something that would fit, it wouldn't actually be my style. If I had a style, I wouldn't say it was the clothes that I wore. But now I've slimmed down quite a bit, so now I can wear regular size clothes. I used to be, well, at least by the numbers used here in Europe, 40 to, at some times in my life, I was actually 42. Now I'm down to like 36, and even that's starting to get kind of loose. And for 2 months, I went to work with my old clothes, and it was pathetic. Seriously, they were just like dangling off me. I looked like a street punk, with his pants down to the ankles. I mean, I remember one time, after about a month and a half, I was heading home after work, and I caught myself, my reflection, in a store window at night. And I just thought, oh my God, I look like a hobo. I literally looked like a hobo. My clothes were like too big and they weren't particularly nice looking or anything. And I was ashamed of myself because I was walking in one of the most populated areas in all of Sweden, the central of Stockholm. And it was like, I can't believe I'm walking around like this. It was sad. And so about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, something like that, I bought new clothes. Finally, something that fit me, and it looks kind of good. I gotta say, I mean, I'm not gonna brag, but it fits me better, to say the least. Another benefit is just how people react to you. I mean, everyone from my coworkers to friends to family are all like complimenting, like, "Wow, you look a whole lot better." Which begs the question, what did they think I looked like before? Well, it doesn't really matter now anyway. But I must say, it's very... You feel better when people compliment you about it. I mean, I know that sounds like an obvious thing, but you don't really understand it until it actually starts happening to you. Not only are people like complimenting me, but I'm meeting new people that I wouldn't have met before. And by that I mean, of course, the people I met in the gym. I found some very nice people at the gym who are my gym friends. I don't meet them outside of gym, but in the gym they're like my friends. I tend to talk to them sometimes and we hang out. And I never would have met those people ever in my old life. It wouldn't have happened simply. And also just, I feel more confident when I'm with friends and family, because before, especially with my family, who are so comfortable with me that they can say stuff to me even that hurt my feelings, now they're like, they're nice to me about it. They're like, wow, well done, and it's very empowering, very motivating. It makes me want to go even further and stuff. It's a great feeling. I recommend it. But I don't just go to the gym to lose weight. I mean, I do things to lose weight, but I don't go to the gym to lose weight, I decided a while back, approximately the time when, just before I started getting to the gym, it was like the summer sometime, I decided that I wanted to work on my muscles and my upper body. My handicap is annoying sometimes. There are some things that, while I can do them, I can't do them fast enough, and even some things that I can do in appropriate time are difficult to the point where it might hurt me. Off the top of my head, I would struggle carrying groceries from the store. And, I could do it, and I'd survive. I mean, I wouldn't get permanent damage or anything like that. Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't that complete weakling. It would just be uncomfortable. I imagine even regular people have that problem. I mean, if you're alone and you go to a store and you buy 2 big bags of groceries, even if you are normal and not handicapped, carrying that much load in your hand can hurt your hand, right? I mean, this is not a handicap thing, right? This is just like common thing. So I figured I'm living alone, I might as well make the best of it, you know. So I decided to go to the gym to do upper body weight exercises. So I lift weights, things like that. I also work on my legs and other parts of my body, but most focus go on my arms and hands and shoulders and back. So I put on a little bit of weight in terms of muscle, but it's nothing huge. I've noticed very quickly that my handicap makes it very difficult to target muscle groups. When you lift weights, you're trying to target exercise specific areas of your body. Like when you're doing arm curls, you're trying to do your biceps and stuff like that. I don't have that. I don't have biceps, not normal ones at least. And it's completely different from one arm to the other because my arms are completely different. So it's been one of the hugest challenges just trying to figure out what kind of exercises I can do and what they can do for me. So I'm still working on that, but it is working just very slowly for now. I'm going to talk to more doctors, see if I can optimize, talking as if I'm like a computer or something, just, you know, make my exercises a little bit more effective, basically. But I am getting stronger. I feel that. I felt some of my muscles get bigger. My man boobs have gradually degraded from actually being man boobs to being chest muscles, and I must add that that's painful. For those of you who don't know, when you train, when you go from an area going from fat to muscle in a short amount of time means you're exercising it very hard, means pain. It was kind of painful, but it is working. I'm getting stronger, and I'm, you know, the stuff that used to be heavy aren't quite as heavy as they used to be. They're still heavy, but, you know, eventually, hopefully, they won't be that heavy at all. So here's for exercise. So you're probably wondering why I'm back all of a sudden. Have I lost my job? No, I haven't. I'm still working, and I'm working full time, which means very little time for this stuff. So I can't really promise that there's gonna be a whole lot of videos. I can say that I will be trying my best to do more videos, but I can't say how much, simply because my workload is pretty big. One thing that I want to just put out there is that very soon, or almost now, Christmas is around the corner, which means this year at least, it's going to be a whole bunch of days where I don't have to go to work. I still have other things to do. I still have to go to the gym and still have to go, you know, to the store and take care of my home and, you know, family and stuff like that. But I will have more time, so hopefully I will try to use that time to make more videos. But if you're wondering why I'm back now all of a sudden, honestly, and I probably shouldn't even talk about this because I said earlier I wasn't going to mention that stuff, but very shortly, basically, some stuff happened in my life. I've lost friends, several, plural, and it's been, in some parts, very tragic. Don't want to get into more detail than that, but I've lost friends in some of the most tragic ways imaginable. Basically, I guess you're getting the idea by this already. And it made me think of the future. And it made me think about what I want to do. And I value my friends, but I also value what I do with my life. The weight loss and exercise and stuff is another manifestation of me trying to improve my life. And another one is trying to do these videos because, believe it or not, despite everything, despite the lack of time, despite the, well, I haven't really gotten any negative comments, but you know what I mean. Despite all that, I really like making videos. It's fun. I've since I was young, I've wanted to be a movie director or something like that. Specifically, not something, specifically a movie director. I've always wanted to try that. And this is as close as I can get to that. I would love to try to make an amateur movie, but I would actually require a crew for something like that, and I don't have those kind of resources, unfortunately. I do have resources and the knowledge and skill to do these things, edit videos that I myself shoot and make, so I'm going to try to stick to that sort of stuff, but in terms of anything bigger, probably not. Sketches, I'd love to. I've done those before. My mustached video is probably my most popular video of all the ones I've made. At least among my friends and the people who have actually commented, they really liked that video. And I'm kind of proud of it because I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that was pretty funny. It was cool. So that's basically what I want to get back to. I want to get back to, making content that I enjoy and that you enjoy, and hopefully I'll have an opportunity to grow at some point. If it turns out to be profitable, which I highly doubt anytime soon, but if it does, man, that would be amazing, because if I get to do this that I love so much at full time, which I would be willing to do if it pays off, because I still got to take care of my life, then I would love to do it, and I would do it even better, because if I can focus 100% on it, I could do it so much better. I could do, I could script things, I could do a bunch more sketches. I would get the resources to make amateur films. I would do that stuff. But right now, the way I have it right now is kind of difficult to do that. So I can't promise a steady stream of videos. I can't do those things. But I can promise that I'm going to try, and I'm going to try to use this vacation time from Christmas to add more to the channel. Now, I have said channel. I haven't said Crush on Pixels for a specific reason, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. But I just wanted to say that this video has been more about me as a person, and where I've been for this past time, a year and a half, and what's been going on. But this is actually going to be a two-part video. I'm going to make another video that is going to be more akin to my classic Not a Vlog videos, where I talk about video games and movies, and I'm going to try to catch up with things that have happened since I did my last Not a Vlog, because I talked about like Splinter Cell Blacklist and Star Trek Into Darkness back then, and since then, those games and those movies that I mentioned have come out. RoboCop came out. GTA came out. GTA 5 was a huge freaking thing. The console wars. We were just talking about DRM stuff back then in the Not a Vlog. Since then, the consoles have been out for a year. So, a whole bunch of stuff has happened. I'm going to try to not go into detail about every single one, but mention them, talk about them, and just raise a discussion in case there is need for one, basically. But, that's the second part of the video. This one has been more personal, but if you're interested to learn about what I thought about the past year and a half, feel free to look at the other half of this video. It'll be uploaded approximately at the same time as this one. Not exactly, I don't know when, but approximately. So, why did I say channel and not Crush on Pixels? That in itself should actually tell you something. I'm not going to be using Crush on Pixels anymore. I've actually already started another channel. It's going to be called Handi-Gamer, which is based on the video I made a long time ago, which was supposed to be a series. But I will be using the same type of content. Not exactly. I'm not going to focus as much on Let's Plays. I'm going to try to do Let's Plays, but not to the same degree as I used to when I was active with those type of things. The new channel will be the place where I upload everything. This video, for all intents and purposes, besides maybe a redirect, will be the last video that I upload to Crush on Pixels. I know this is a stupid move, because I will essentially be losing a percentage of the people who have already subscribed to the channel, but the total number is so small that I don't see it being, a big deal. I think most of you who have subscribed to my channel, if any of you are left, have probably forgotten about my channel, forgotten that you even subscribed to me, and basically you don't care. I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way. I just think, like me, you have other things to focus on besides a guy who gave up on his channel. So I don't think it's going to be that huge a deal. If it were a big number, it would be a kind of a big deal, but it's not. And so, I don't care. The new channel is named after something that matters more to me. The old channel's name came from a stupid thing. You can actually find out why Crush on Pixels was named Crush on Pixels in, I think, the very first video I ever uploaded on the YouTube channel. It was It was a Half-Life 2 Let's Play video that I did with a friend, and in that video you can actually hear how we came up with the name Crush on Pixels, because all that was recorded before the channel was even created. So, you know, that is kind of a neat history. I can actually reference where we came up with the name in the first video, but there's no such thing in the new channel. The new channel is all about moi, the #1 guy right here, me, the Handi-Gamer. I hope there's nobody else with that name. The new YouTube system allows me to call my new channel the Handi-Gamer, but I don't think it actually restricts anyone else from using that same name. I don't even know if there already is somebody who uses the same name. Whatever happens, happens. In either case, if you want to check it out, I'll have a link for it in the description of this video or just anywhere. There will probably, the next part of this video, like I said, it's a two-parter, will be uploaded on that channel, not on this one. I might perhaps a shorter version of it, like a teaser or something, just to redirect anyone who looks of my subscribers who looks at it to the new channel. Hopefully it'll be seamless. Hopefully I'll find a new audience, or have a returning audience. Hopefully it'll grow bigger than Crush on Pixels. But I felt like I needed to do it. I needed to separate myself from this old stuff for personal reasons, and also because it feels nice to just start over, you know, fresh, breeze. So if you haven't already, go subscribe to that other channel. If you can, if you want to, you can also unsubscribe from this one, but you don't have to. You can stay here, you know. And if you're new, you can also subscribe to this one. I just won't be uploading content to it. But there is already like 100 videos. Yeah, I don't remember the exact number, but I think it's like 100 videos uploaded to this channel alone. So there is stuff to see, people. Just believe me, from varying degrees of quality, I must warn you. But, you know, hopefully there will be a more steady, interesting quality of videos on the next channel. So that's it. That's the summary. This video is going to be way too long for a first half, but if you managed to watch the whole thing, thank you and congratulations. Achievement unlocked. I'm proud of you. Nice going, bro. So yeah, thank you for watching this. Thank you for being an audience for this channel. I really do appreciate it. Even if I don't know your name, I appreciate it. I see the views, so I know you're there, and that's why I appreciate it. I will appreciate it if you do decide to go to the new channel. If you don't, I don't mind, but it would be nice. So thank you for watching this. Check out the next video. I'll see you there. Goodbye. Captain's log. Stardate. I can't see the stars. It's been a year and a half since my last broadcast. All my rations are gone, and I've slowly started getting used to the taste of my own... I'm back. I'm back! I pushed the microphone. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. This is a mistake. Bad. No, it was the microphone. It was the microphone's fault. It's your fault, asshole. Why was I whispering into a microphone? You can hear it.